All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word and sharing truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm just back with another quick lesson. All right, about your spirit. All right, warring against your flesh, man. All right, your spirit and your flesh are naturally, enemies of one another, man. Like the scriptures say, man. All right. So within that constant battle, all right, we have to make sure that our spirit, all right, we stand spiritual more than we being carnal. All right, you got to make sure that you keeping a level of spirituality through all things. All right, moving through the spirit at all times, man. All right, moving with wisdom instead of moving with that carnal mind state, all right, that we've been accustomed to live with here in Babylon, man. What is America. All right, because once again, the spirit and the flesh warring against each other, man. In America, anything that you want to do to please your flesh is available unto you when you really think about it, man. All right, whether it's like the homosexuals and transsexuals, they are able to do those things because Esau has opened the door for them to do it, man. All right, or everything that's perverse here in this place. All right, the so-called white man Esau has opened the door for Jake to do it, man. All right, so it's easy to please your flesh, man. All right, that's why the scriptures say broad is the way to destruction, man. All right, everybody out here is pleasing their flesh, man. Everybody out here is in the self-worship. All right, the last thing on everybody's mind is, how can they please Yahweh Shem Yahushua? How can they put their best foot forward to try to please the Lord, man? All right, to try to receive mercy, to try to receive, salvation, man. All right, everybody's out here enjoying themselves, man. All right, this is the most folly place on the world, man. America, man. All right, just look at some of the news headlines. Not to go off on a tangent, but look at some of the news headlines, man, and you will see that this place is just folly, man. All right, this place is just there's no level of morality here, man. You could just be a beast if you want, man. Literally, man. Even with like bestiality, man. They open that up, man, to please your flesh, man. So those who have been blessed with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're supposed to shun all those things off, as we know. All right, we're supposed to shun everything, to flesh pleasing, all right, off, man. Now you have your quote unquote downtime, man. All right, brothers just ain't sitting around, with our arms folded, not doing nothing all day. All right, but what I'm saying is, make sure you're moving with that wisdom, all right, and knowing when your flesh is trying to conquer your spirit. You know what I mean? Because it happens all day, man. All right, the flesh and the spirit are in direct but they're direct enemies of each other, man. And you know this, man. The longer you've been in this thing, all right, the more time that you try to put, the more time that you put in the truth, man, you see it, all right? Your flesh always just want to do some wickedness, man. Always want to do something, to please itself, man. All right? Whereas the spirit, is trying to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua, But I'm going to start off in Galatians. This is Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one, the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would, man. All right? So that's just your spirit warring with your flesh, so you cannot do the things that you would, man. Just like Paul was going into, and I believe that's Romans 7, man. You know what I mean? Yahushua even went into that. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. All right? Your flesh is always trying to knock you off, man, from doing what you're supposed to be doing, man. All right? Wicked thoughts, man. Laziness, man. You know what I mean? Selfishness. All right? Because that's selfish when you put yourself before the truth, man. That's selfishness, man. Scriptures talk about not being, a selfish nigga, man. All right? Not only, among your brethren, but in the spirit, man. Don't be, trying to, hold on to your so-called free time and well, this is my little time that I got to do this. Serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, do something. You know what I mean? But once again, that's the spirit warring against the flesh, man. All right, even within the truth, the balance between, the truth and the world, man. Yeah, we got to step into the world to handle our little business and our little responsibilities. All right. But this should be the number one thing to you, doing, preaching the word, man. That should be the number one thing, your what they call it, your priority. That's the word I'm looking for. That should be your number one priority, is preaching this word, man. All right, but the flesh, all right, what the flesh want? The flesh want the world. The flesh want relaxation. All right, the flesh want, to be, have your head up your woman ass, man. You chasing after these women all day, man. All right, the flesh is wicked, man. So that's why we are supposed to stay in the spirit, man, to the best of our ability, man. All right, and it's a war, it's a battle, man. You ain't gonna win every single battle, all right, but you should win more than you come up short. All right, Lord willing, Lord put the spirit on you to have that spirit, man. You should, try to win more than you come up short within this battle, all right, between your flesh and your spirit, man. All right, because it's a tough battle, man. The flesh is weak, man. And not to mention, once again, Esau done put everything around, that everything that your flesh enjoys, that's off or perverse, Esau got it right in your face, man. He got it right in your face at every turn, man. You know what I mean? You want to commit adultery, man. He done turned a woman into a damn hoe. She ain't got no morality, man. Not that she was ever, righteous anyway, but the married woman throwing it at you, man. You know what I mean? You got all these distractions. Whether even your own family, man. That's a part of your flesh, man. Your so-called family, man. You always need something, man. You supposed to be doing this. You going this way, spiritually, they pulling you that way. Always need something, always in the way, man. That's just Satan attacking you, man, through your flesh, man. But once again, remain spiritual, man. All right. Because it's always going to be a time where you come preach the word, do some videos. You know what I mean? Don't let this world distract you. Don't let your flesh, all right, intertwine with the world to the point that, you're not doing what you're supposed to do no more, man. All right? Because you see it, man. You see Satan attacking you, man, with all these, all this shit, man. All right, they just got shit in the way, man. But, all right, whatever hurdle, all right, that your flesh, put in front of you, you know what I'm saying, spiritually, you gotta, leap over that bitch and keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna read that back. It's Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. All right? And that's once again, the flesh and the spirit, man. Your flesh trying to knock you off so you can't do the things that you would, man, that you supposed to do. What's those things? Preaching the word, man. All right, now of course we're not gonna master, our bodies until the Lord make it that way. When He give us that new heart, that's when we gonna be in just complete control at all times. All right, but within this fight, within this war, hey, keep warring, man. Keep going, man. All right. You may have your ups and downs. You may fall a couple times, but make sure you keep it spiritual, all right, and keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, all right, which is preaching this word, man. But I'm gonna have to Matthew's 26. Salakia, bear with me. It's Matthew 26. Shit. Matthew 26 and Salakia. It says, Salakia, Matthew 26 and 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. All right, because everybody has, even the brothers that man came in this truth and fell out, man. They had good intentions, man. Their spirit was willing, all right, but they couldn't control their flesh, man. You know what I mean? And once again, you're not gonna be able to do it to the T. We all go off, But like the scriptures say, trying to offend less, man. Trying to, become a better man in this thing, man. Because that's what it's about, man. Growth, man. All right, becoming, not better men, but true men. All right, because the world's definition of what a man is all bullshit. It's all some effeminate shit. All right, but